Speaker is Brett Denovi, who I'm very, very proud to introduce. Brett is the intellectual grandson of B.F. Skinner.
I think it's important that you make it very clear to those around you that you're very, very proud of the things you don't know and that the things that you do not do, primarily the things that you don't do. Because the more you let people know what you do not do, the more that they'll understand that you don't just accept any opportunity, that you specialize in certain areas. You're an expert only in certain areas. Even if you're not yet an expert, the way that you'll get expertise the quickest is by saying no to many opportunities and being very clear to those around you, that you're proud of the things that you do not do, as just as proud as you are those things that you do. Those of you that are leaders, there's another suggestion I have. Instead of having the annual performance review, which has been demonstrated, there's plenty of evidence to demonstrate that that's not an effective tool to drive performance and evaluate employees, to do it once a year, because it violates all the behavioral principles. One of the things I'd like to suggest is that you consider a weekly mentor feedback survey. So this is something that we've been doing for years now. And in that weekly mentor survey, what you do is you make it low response effort. You make sure it only takes a minute or two to do, and make sure there's not a lot of space that people have to write things, that they can just click on their satisfaction. Make sure that they can rate their mentor's leadership, the person that's providing leadership to them or coaching them, and then provide a self-evaluation of their own performance and the person that they might be leading. And within 60 seconds to 120 seconds, you can get a lot of really important information that can help you solve problems. So again, like a weekly, vibrant, reciprocal, frequent feedback system is the way to go. And what you may even do is what we have is a checklist of certain key performance indicators that are part of the scorecard for that person's evaluation. And what you may do is have their supervisor just evaluate one thing out of 20 of their different goals that week, and then have them evaluate themselves on one key performance indicator for that week. And after you start adding the weeks together, and as long as you change those KPIs that you're evaluating yourself on and the person that you supervise, you'll end up hitting on those key things. So again, stay away from waiting for the whole year to go by and doing an evaluation, because nobody really cares about that evaluation. It's usually out of date, and it's usually the least preferred thing to do, and people don't take it serious anyway.